I'm Stephen Shastay. I'm a stenography instructor, and I'm here today to talk about how to position your body correctly. Alright, the end result that we want is to have our hands on the machine properly so that we can stroke. We did make a video about how to put your hands on the machine. So we're going to leave that part out of this talk. We're just going to talk about the rest of the body. Basically the support of the hands. First of all, you want to be symmetrical from head all the way down. Feet should be about the same. Out, in, I don't really care. But bring both of them in, put both of them out. Make them the same. Make them symmetrical. If you don't, you can twist your body a little bit to compensate for having one side out more than the other. So you don't want to do that. Just remember, your whole body is there for support for your hands. Okay, you got your legs nice and symmetrical. Like I say, I don't care if they're in or out, just make them the same. I don't want them back on their toes, not such a good position. In or out a little bit, fine. Back on their toes, no. Alrighty, let's look at my back from the side here. You can see, basically straight up and down. I'm not leaning against this cushion. That wouldn't make for a good position. Straight up and down is best. Alrighty, my shoulders are solid, my head straight forward. Doesn't really matter if I stroke with my head down or if I feel like it if I stroke with my head up. Just as long as it's straight forward. Now, let's consider the arms. We're getting real close to this keyboard here. So the arms are more important than the legs or even the back. First of all, hang your arm straight down. It takes no effort by the shoulder to support the arm now. It's not trying to have it out here or back here. Doing so, it has to use muscles. It has to use effort. Just straight on down. Okay. Now to address the machine, you got to raise up your arm. You want to get this basically flat, horizontal. Now there's pressure on the shoulder. If it wants to maintain this upper arm in the same position, it has to push this way. Otherwise the arm would rock back. And you know what? It's best to let it rock back. Let it find its center of gravity. The elbow will be back a little bit further than when it's just hanging here. When it rocks back, all of a sudden the shoulder doesn't have to support it again. It's just a body part that's hanging off the shoulder, and it's very easy for the shoulder to maintain it. That's pressure, that's not. Okay, so basically straight across. Then you have the wrist. It goes up at a gentle angle. It does that naturally. You don't want straight across here all the way across. You want to have a little bit of an angle. Let me show you with the other hand. Here's your arm, basically straight across. Then you get this rise. That's natural. Here's the way I want you to figure out whether your arms are, your wrist is correct. Feel this bone in your arm. Feel this bone. Runs right through the wrist and then right out there. Right in the crack between the thumb and the forefinger. That's where the line is. You get that lined up, you're doing great. Okay. Now, symmetrical, feet flat on the floor, your back is straight, your shoulders are straight, they're not tilted, your head is straight forward, it can be up or it can be down, that's fine. Alrighty. Then you pull in the machine and you start writing. This is a good position. I can maintain this position for quite a bit of time. Eventually you get tired. When there are breaks in the day or breaks in between the classes or even in between the drills, stretch a bit. When you have the ability to get up and walk around, walk around. I don't care if you are tired. Your butt's getting real tired. And it becomes harder and harder to maintain the same proper position all day long unless you do take a walk now and again. So, take a walk. Get up. Get some air. Take a break. Then get back and position yourself properly. And and get to work. He's going to be dictating in another few minutes anyway, or if you're a professional, the opponent's going to open up his mouth in a few minutes, you know? You only got a little bit of time. Well, your feet, I want you to keep